Establishing battlefield control, standby. Hello Brigadiers, Haywire here. Brushtail Command has launched an adventure beacon. We will be joining up with the fleet momentarily, please find a comfy seat and strap in for adventure. Make sure to rally up by activating the roll call beacon in your channel redeems. For your safety, remain seated with the doors closed, keeping your hands, arms, feet, legs, tails, and wings inside while the adventure is in motion. Diagnostics in progress. Timer, set. Loaf Quest, online. PokeCare, ready. Troll and Roll, armed. Grand Mining Facility, running. Token Shop, open. Submines, operational. Diagnostics complete, everything's green. Safety checks are cleared. This adventure is ready to depart. Get ready. We are launching in 3, 2, 1. Good luck, have fun, Brigadiers.
my goodness. Hello, everybody. Happy Pizza Friday Eve. We've made it. We're almost to the weekend. Oh my goodness. How are you guys doing? Gareth, hello. Ro, hello. Oh, thank you for the petties. Panda, Bork, Wolf, Volf, hello. Blue, hi. Nico, hello. Oh, how are you guys doing today? Boy. It rained today. I remember when I said that Thursday would probably be raining. Boy, did it rain. But how's everybody's Pizza Friday Eve? Did anything exciting happen today? Because boy, I can tell you some stories about what happened today. For free, bringing a magical experience, fries and magical experience, fries. Furries bringing the magical experience. Yes, they do. Also, Erit, thank you so much again for the raid while we were still setting up. I hope you had a marvelous raid playing Pal World. I know there's probably need post-stream care, so if you need post-stream care, stop lurking and get some food and or sleep. Past Tuesdays have been a thing, but not long. Woke up about an hour and a half ago. Rare I'm up this early in the morning. My goodness. Well, hopefully it was a good night's sleep, Ro. Nothing happened today at work. That's honestly surprising, other than that I'm drinking happy juice and I'm slightly tipsy. Oh no, Borg! Today was solid for the most part. Good, Panda. Good. I know I have my own adventures to talk about today. Because woo! Anyways, before I get into storytelling, I have a small little announcement to make, prepping for next month's co-stream. Ken, hi, how are you doing? I had a bad day. Oh no, Blue. Well, you're here with us now, so hopefully, the day will be infinitely better, starting now. On my phone, just in case you said anything, but actually making one of the weirdest things I've ever tried to mix together for dinner, actually, and hoping it comes out good. Oh, what is it like? Like I don't know, potatoes and fries. I don't know. I couldn't come up with a weird combination. I know that's not necessarily weird. Considering they're both made, or I meant to say mashed potatoes and fries. I know that's not the weirdest combination because they're both potatoes. Watching the last 2 episodes of Has Been Hotel. I haven't watched Has Been Hotel. I just recently got caught up with Demon Slayer. And I'm really glad that I started watching Demon Slayer. It's a good series. I'm surprised that the series isn't further along. There's only like 3 seasons that are out, and each season's only like 11 episodes, and like I'm not used to that because like a lot of the anime that I'm suggested by either you guys or friends and family, they're like, oh yeah, it's a short anime, don't worry about it, it's got 7 seasons and 21 episodes per season, it's not that long of an anime to catch up on. Like those are the kinds of animes that I've been like suggested. So Demon Slayer being 11 episodes per season for only 3 seasons, I was like, oh, okay, this is shorter than I'm used to. I'm rewatching JoJo. My mind's been pretty foggy. Oh no. Oh wait, hang on. Oops, I'm missing things. I'm here too. Ken, hi. Was listening to a friend in Discord call talking about things and a full-on panic attack. Oh no, Blue. I've actually done that before, where I've had a full-on panic attack during a voice call. It was pretty severe. doing crimes in Los Santos. Is that Grand Theft Auto? I feel like that's Grand Theft Auto. I only watched the pilot of Has Been Hotel, season 1, and season 1 of Hell. Are those the same? Do those take place in the same universe? I feel like Has Been Hotel and Hell of a Boss are like in the same universe. Frozen Swedish Meatball did a double take. We watched Short Enemy, Special Duty Combat. Oh my god, I don't know why my brain just realized. I don't think I'm caught up with the most recent season of One Punch Man. I should probably watch more of One Punch Man. It's the same universe? Okay. Grand Theft Auto 5 and the online version? Ooh. So, a couple of announcements, or sorry, just one announcement. No, I'm gonna say it's a couple announcements, like bundled up into one. So some of you guys may know this already, some of you guys may not. Next month, and I'll give you guys the deets as they come in, but next month, Lance Timberwolf and I will be co-streaming A Link to the Past randomizer multi-world. So, looking forward to that. One Punch! Exactly. Only 2 seasons of One Punch Man, I think. Oh, okay, then I am caught up. I thought they were on season 3. Yeah, so we will be doing a co-stream. We've done this in the past with great success, and it was hilarity. It was hilarity after hilarity after hilarity. And so we're both excited that our schedules lined up, and so we will be streaming that next month. But the reason I'm mentioning this is because, look, we got a cool new feature. I mean, I kind of had... Anyways, look at this. Check this out. Woo! Now, granted... Okay, well, you just watch. Look at this. Woo! I know this isn't Lance, but this is what's gonna happen. So we're gonna have like Lance's stream and his chat up on the side. I know we see Taylor right there. Taylor and his chat. I use Taylor as my guinea pig a lot. So we're gonna have like the main screen right here with all of our game stuff. I'm gonna shrink you guys. You guys are gonna get shrunk, and we're gonna have like the what's the thing called? The tracker. The tracker is gonna be up there too. So you guys are gonna have to share some space with the tracker for one night. So tracker, you guys, the game, Lance and his chat. Online interactions are not rated by the ESRB. Just keep that in mind. So it probably won't be a family-friendly stream. So yeah, that's what's gonna happen. This way we can keep track of like what, I mean, ideally what I would want you guys to do is actually have like Lance's stream open at the same time, but it'll be here. I'm mainly putting this up here for like the VOD, because like if I throw this VOD up on the YouTube channel, like if something hilarious happens and we're all like laughing about it, like the VOD people won't quite understand what's going on, but now they will because they'll be able to see. So yeah, and then I can shut it off. Shuts off in such a cool way. I love that animation. I could say but. Yes, multi-world action. So that's I made that yesterday. Really quickly. I threw all that together, threw in the animations and everything, so I could DM Lance art on his B-Day again. Yes. Zodiac, hello, how are you doing? So we'll be gearing up for that. I'm so excited. But what was I I think that was it for the announcements. Whoa. That was a big hiccup. But yeah, so I finished up Demon Souls. I really enjoyed it. I'm kind of sad that I'm caught up so quickly. I guess that brings me to my question regarding anime. Is there... I'm trying to remember if there's any other anime series that you guys have recommended me, because I know you guys have recommended Demon Slayers, which I just got caught up. Black Clover was one of them. I got that caught up. Was there... Oh, Free Ren. Journey Beyond Journey's End. That was a good one. That was ongoing too. Glad you enjoyed Demon Souls. I didn't know you had a PS5. Whee! Oh my goodness, I am now dizzy. Darius, hello, how are you doing? If anyone likes cars, I highly recommend Initial D. Initial D. I know cars have 4 wheels. And that there's like an engine inside of a car. That's as far as my knowledge goes. Vulcan, you awesome sweet bee, thank you for the redemption. Oh yeah, Panda, I don't know why I can't find ReZero. I need to look harder. But yeah. I feel like there was another one that I should probably look into. Or a longer one. Oh, isn't that funny? We were just talking about the multi-world. Ah, Dono Jail. Wait, there's no Evangelion? Oh, Panda, don't you like Evangelion? I should probably look into that. You know what's funny? Is there was a scene in Demon Slayer, and I was like, why does this look familiar? I remembered that like a year and a half ago, I was hanging out with my cousin Ronnie, and she was like, Sen, I know you don't know what this anime is, but I'm like really wanting to see how this season concludes. And I was like, oh yeah, not a big deal. I don't know what this anime is. You can go ahead and watch it. Dude, I watched those episodes again. I was like, that's from Demon Slayers. Because I was like, I recognize these two. These two are crazy. One's like this like crybaby girl with the claw thingies. And then the other one's like this really scary zombie looking guy with like sickles. And I was like, I remember these two guys. So yeah, I was excited. I was like, okay, now I understand what's going on. Sorry, I had to get a drink of water. Oh, this song is great. Oh shoot, we don't even have the toggle on. What? That's not what's playing. Oh, is it borked again? Or is the setting off? The setting might be off. Oh yeah, the setting's off. There we go. Time to Fight by Yoko Shimomura. Master of her craft. Composer of all Super Mario RPG ooh. Bro, thank you for the tier 1 sub for 3 heckin' months. Congratulations, you just ranked up from Brushtail General to Brushtail General Plus. That means you are on a 3-month streak. Which, I have to remember, the next time I have a day off, or maybe the next time I just am like, okay guys, I need to take another week off of stream so that I can focus on stream upgrades. But generally I like to have like a little day off of work too when I do that. But I have begun the process of reorganizing our title hierarchy. So now with the feedback that you gave me, you guys gave me a while ago, with some of my own ideas that I've been like swimming around, the Brushtail hierarchy is gonna be like overhauled. So there's gonna be like new titles and new excitement and new animation. I'm gonna try. I'm still like fleshing it out in my brain space, but basically when you guys subscribe and follow, I want like a new animation that plays. Peach, hello. Are you princess? No. Are you princess of the Mushroom Kingdom? Peach, hi. How are you doing? This is a Kingdom Hearts song for a second, which, to be fair, Yoko did Kingdom Hearts. Yeah, it's very. I see inspiration, or like I can pick up the inspiration, or like some of the melodies. You know, kind of like how she did it in Super Mario RPG. I don't have any reference for Kingdom Hearts, but I get, from what I've heard of some of the songs of Kingdom Hearts, I could kind of see how people are like, this is Kingdom Hearts. I'm like, no, this is Xenoblade. This is one of my favorite songs in Xenoblade, and of course she had a direct hand in making this. Trevor's, hello, how are you doing? Thank you for the raid. Oh, we need to take story mode off, because we're not actually like doing a bunch. I mean, doing any story tonight. So let me turn that off. Okay, Trevor's, hello. How are you doing? Okay, we're gonna get started here in un momento. I just want to get those announcements out of the way first. The beans are gonna go away for now. They're gonna be all pruny in the hot tub for the time being. Also, I need to shut off. Oh, there we go. I had this little space heater going. I have this little like tiny space heater. It's super tiny but super effective in getting my my room warm, because it is chilly outside. It's been raining for most of today. So I'm like, oh wait, hang on. Whoa. Where is my screen cleaner? All right, let me clean the screen. For those of us who are going to be joining in on the fun and drawing right alongside us today, get your pencils ready, your styluses ready. We're gonna be working on a full body piece tonight. Speaking of stuff, because it's the first of the month, it is our raffle. Our art raffle is going on tonight. So if you guys want the opportunity to get a free street sketch, we're raffling off a street sketch tonight. Exclamation mark raffle for our January art raffle. We will be picking the winner later on tonight. Looking forward to that. And then as far as what we're doing tonight, we're going to be starting off with a pose, a shy maid outfit pose is what we are going to be doing. Math, hello, how are you doing? First time here? Welcome on in, Math. Math tutor, that's a cool name. I respect that because I myself am a tutor, so welcome on in. I hope your Thursday is going amazing. Happy Pizza Friday Eve. I'm just cleaning the screen. Exclamation mark raffle to get into the January art raffle. We will be raffling off a street sketch. In case you guys are unaware of what a street sketch looks like, it is a digital piece, as all of my pieces are. And it kind of looks like it's got like a little bit of a graffiti looking style to it. I'll show you guys. Let me go to my website, the monthly art raffle. It's kind of cool. I like the style of it, which is why I started offering it as a tier 1 to our art raffle. We have 4 tiers that can be raffled off based upon none other than how many subs we get in a month. Where's my... Here we go. So, the tier 1 raffle is the street sketch. It looks it'll look something like this. It's very retro in terms of it's got like the whole I like to call it the old 90s Taco Bell vibe a little bit. Like a little party, a 90s party design kind of in the background. So it's very spray painty, very loosey-goosey, but that is what our street sketches usually look like. We have, like I said, there's 4 tiers that we can raffle off based on how many, what I consider tickets, that we get. So every sub, every tier 1 sub or Twitch Prime Gaming is 1 ticket. If we can get multiple tickets, you can see the ticket counter right below here. My snooter is pointing at it. So because this is the first of the month, the raffle has started over. There's currently no upgrades. So yeah, street sketch. If we get to tier 2, it upgrades to a full headshot. Fully rendered and whatnot. Tier 3, so during the month of December, we managed to get up to a tier 3, which is what we're doing right now, or what we're going to be starting tonight, is working on the full body. And then if we ever get to tier 4, it's a full illustration. I will do background, pose, shading, lighting, the whole shebang, and it's all free. So yeah, those are our 4 tiers of giveaways every month. As a thank you to you guys, for all the subs and support. So yeah, that's what we'll be raffling off tonight, is our December street sketch. How are you, Sen? I'm doing good. I'm doing phenomenally. I have a funny story to share with you guys tonight, because although oh look, there we are. Say hi, guys. It's Streamception. I hit the wrong button. I dug up a Streamloots card on Saturday's stream, but still haven't gotten the... Oh yeah, okay, Crescent, how many of those did you dig up? We could do that right now before I forget any further. Because, see, what has to happen, Crescent, is even though you dig them up, unfortunately, I can't automate the system. I actually have to go in and manually give you the cards. Just one? Okay. So user is Crescent Macarena. Alright, sending you a card. I'm super excited for next Tuesday, the 16th. Square is giving me belated birthday gift, Sony State of Play, just for FF7. Whoa. Look, Dad, there I am. Just want to know where he said. Yeah. So let me share with you guys while I casually like get everything set up. Where's my references to? I need to pull up my references. Hey Panda. Want to know one of the references I'm using? We remember these guys. These guys slap me every time in Yu-Gi-Oh! They're the Dragon Maids. So tonight what we're going to be doing is we have a full body sketch, or full body piece that we're going to be working on for Bailey. And so this is Bailey right here. We will be putting him in a shy pose, or like a typical like shy maid pose. And then we're gonna dress him up in a maid outfit. Can never escape the dragon maids. No, I cannot, unfortunately. Oh wait, you know what I didn't do? Oh crap, I didn't tell Bailey that we're gonna be doing this tonight. I mean, I told him last week, but I always like to give people a heads up. Your piece tonight. Whoops, can't spell tonight right. Okay, let him know. All right. So, things that happened today. So I got up this morning and it was crazy. I got up by the torrential rain. Best girl theme, yes. Heckin' Tifa's theme, Seventh Heaven. Great song. So we're gonna do like a shy. So the look is gonna look down a lot. And I'm probably gonna screw this up because I'm still learning about body structure and everything. But you know what? We're gonna have fun with it nonetheless. Okay, so I'm gonna have this leg be the one that's. Okay, so the hip's gonna go like that, so that means the shoulder is gonna go like that. Okay, so I was correct. So today was definitely an interesting day. So I get up, torrential rains, dude. It was crazy how much rainfall happened in such a short period of time. So I got up to wind, a lot of wind, and a lot of rain. So I was like, oh, whatever. But I was hoping by the time I would go into work that it would stop raining, which, spoiler alert, it did. It stopped raining by the time I went in. So I thought, okay, you know what? Today is going to be kind of like one of those crazy days. Because usually on rainy days, our scheduling has to go and be all weird because normally, okay, so I know this is gonna blow some people's minds. I've blown so many people's minds so far, but our cafeteria is outside, so the students eat outside. However, when it's raining, they can't eat outside, otherwise they are going to be soaking wet. So they have to eat inside the classrooms. And I know what you're thinking. Well, what kind of campus has a cafeteria or seating area outside? Because as I have learned over the past couple of years, that most of the United States has enclosed structures for their schools. Well, here in Southern California, that's not the case. Everything is out in the open. So none of the classrooms are connected. Not like everything's outside. So like when you go from one classroom to the other classroom, you're walking outside. It's almost like a neighborhood, right? Where it's like, to get to your neighbor's house, you have to walk outside and go to your neighbor's house. It's not like a hallway, an interior hallway, where it's like, oh, I could just go to my neighbor. It's not like an apartment complex where like everything is connected. Those SoCal kids eating in the prison yard? Sorry, school. Yeah, so I knew today was gonna be a bit crazy, and I was right. So I get into work and there's just like the whole playground, the whole outside is like flooded. Like there's puddles everywhere. And so I'm like, yep, they're not gonna be able to eat outside tonight or today because it's way too crazy. So we went to the cafeteria room, picked up the food, and then we went back to my classroom. And dude, they were so late on the food. My first class was almost over by the time the students got their food. And it was crazy. I've never seen it that crazy. So I was hoping that attendance was going to be low, because usually when it rains, attendance is pretty low, but surprisingly it wasn't as low as I thought it would be. So I would say my second class, I have 3 classes, by the way. My second class was probably the most normal.
Good stretch.
Good stretch. Wolfinator, yay, thank you. Give me a second. I'm actually like trying to find reference of something really quickly, and then if I don't do this now, I'm gonna forget about it, like I am prone to doing. So let's see here. Okay, perfect. Okay, so let's do some leg stretches. I'm also gonna get some water, because it's even though it's been rainy here, it's still a little dry outside. So yeah, second class was actually pretty decent. The other thing that was like really crazy about it is you had these clubs. Thursdays are always like a bunch of clubs. You have esports club, you have like speech and debate club for public speaking, and all these like different extracurricular activities and whatnot that go on Thursdays. So Thursdays are usually crazy as it is, but with the rain and everything, it was just that much more crazy. So I had like so many of my students the first class being like, oh, I gotta go to speech and debate, I gotta go to esports, I gotta do this, I gotta do the art class is going on today, I gotta do that, or sorry, sewing is going on. And I'm like, okay, everybody, let me just like make sure that I have a head count, so that when you guys go, I can make sure that the other instructors know that, okay, I'm sending these kids over, and yada yada yada. So yeah, and then everybody got situated. My second class came in, and I was like, guys, the first class was just absolutely crazy. And so So I decided to improvise. I had a mathematics assignment for them today. But with how crazy it got, I was like, you know what? You guys look exhausted. You guys look like you don't want to be here. I get it. It's raining. It's cold, quote unquote cold. So I was like, how about we do this? Why don't I give you guys an art lesson? And some of them were like, hey, I don't want to do our, the typical elementary school behavior. But then I was like, because, in their minds, they're thinking, oh, you're going to have me draw some, like, stupid character thing, or, like, some chibi, like, for 2-year-olds. And they're like, I don't want to do that. But then I showed them my sketch that I did earlier in the week. And I was like, I was gonna teach you guys how to draw this, and it was like one of my headshots, because I do a lot of sketching in my downtime. And they're like, oh my god, how you drew that? What? How did you draw that? They were like, it was blowing their minds. And I was like, yeah, I was gonna teach you guys how to draw something like this. Oh my god, yes, please. Teach us how to draw this. So I got them all paper, I got them the pencils and stuff like that. Those students have an esports team. What games are they playing? Rocket League, which makes me sad, but I get it. So yeah, they have a competitive Rocket League team. Dude, yeah. It's so funny too because when they first saw my sketches, like I've been showing my sketches throughout the week. And they're like, "Mr. Sen, do you know that you're drawing furries?" And I was like, "Oh, am I? That's interesting." They're like, "Yeah." And then they didn't say anything after that. So yeah, I've been teaching that. So that's what we did today. I taught them. We didn't get past the nose. So I taught him how to draw that. I taught him how to do this part, and then we usually always got up to the nose before we had to like pack things in. So they want to do more, and I was like, yeah, like the next time we have a bit of time, which I'm guessing is going to be next Thursday. Like, yeah, we'll totally work some more on this. And so they're like super excited to do more of it. Watch in like 20 years someone will walk up to Sen that's like one of the best artists in the fandom and they were one of Sen's former students. I believe it. Like if that were to happen, I would totally believe it. Oh wait, no, that's not the hip, that's the core. Okay, the core. So I'm gonna try. I'm trying. Oh no. Hang on. So I'm gonna try a bit of a different technique for the underdrawing because God, who is showing me this? Somebody in Ray's stream was showing me that they do a heart for the pelvis, and I thought, oh, that's kind of an interesting thing, because like it's true, the pelvis is kind of shaped in the form of a heart. So I was like, oh, that's kind of interesting to. I'm doing a different kind of art, something along the lines of code. Ooh, Vulcan, what you coding? Okay, I'm gonna have the shoulders kind of squished in a little bit, because you know when you're shy, when you're in like a shy pose, you're kind of like curling up your body. You're like, oh, don't look at me. You're kind of like protecting your body. I'm thinking about doing a VN based off of a series I wrote on DA Wattpad. Wait, what's a visual novel? Visual novel. Okay, and then what we're gonna do is we're gonna have this go like this. We're gonna have this come up like that. We're gonna have this come over. And then we're gonna have like hand on the heart, like oh teehee, kind of like a woo and stuff like that. Yeah. I'm trying to sketch a mostly side profile using an RE4 Leon pose. Ooh. Is the pose pretty dynamic? I sometimes write the as duh to be funny. You know, I need to actually get back to writing down some more things about my story that I'm writing. Cause in the past week I've had like these great inspirational thoughts come into my head, and I need to heckin' write those things down. Okay. I don't know if I want... I don't know if I want the hand to be up like this and then it's like carrying a plate. I think the silhouette of something like that would be kind of cute. I don't know what we would have on the plate. We'll figure that out. I might ask Bailey what he would like to see on the plate, but that's what I'm kind of thinking right now. Yeah, let's move this guy up. And then ball joint here, ball joint here. It's always my problem. Like, hang on. I think the legs are too short. I'm pretty sure the legs are too short. And I think the reason they're too short is I'm trying to keep the legs on the page, which has always been an issue. Maybe not, actually. Okay, I think maybe the legs are just a little bit too short, so we're gonna elongate both of these just a touch. I like the way the pose is coming out so far. I also like this new technique. I think this technique looks a little bit good here. However, I think God, this is the tough part, because and this is where this is a prime example. I feel like this is a bit of an example. Bailey, hello! Unfortunately, I'm struggling to learn Python. Not dynamic per se, just the angle. I need to read top to bottom. It's sometimes right. Oh yeah, not dynamic. I'm thinking of doing this some VR chat snaps. I have a habit of going into worlds and trying to get nice pics with public avatars. Ooh. Unfortunately, I'm struggling to learn Python. It is you, Bailey! So I'm thinking... So here's what I'm thinking, and I'm not sure how I feel about it. Because, see, normally the rib cage... Normally the rib cage is like this, where the rib cage is looking upwards. If I could show this, if I could like showcase this. So see how so the chest and the rib cage kind of has this angle going up, right? And that's how you would normally draw the rib cage. Because naturally the body is a very bizarre structure. So if we're going from a side profile, it's weird. we're like a jigsaw, or we're like almost like an accordion stretched out. So you have the neck that comes out this way. You have the rib cage that comes out this way. Then you have, and this is why a lot of times art instructors will tell you, especially for male characters, they'll say make the male's pelvis a box, because males' pelvises are very boxy in shape. But the rib cage, or sorry, not the rib cage, the pelvis naturally does that. When we're standing up straight, this is what our body is actually doing on the inside. This is how our body stands up straight. It's the weirdest thing ever. And then you have the legs, like the top of the legs will go forward, and then the back of the leg will be backwards, and then the foot falls forward. So look at this. This is why it's so weird. You have this like zigzag all the way through the body. And this is why our bodies are so interesting. And this, with the structure as what I just drew here, this is how we're able to like fall from a height and not be incredibly injured. Because what happens is this accordion shape, the reason why we're built, if we were built like this, if we were to jump, like it from a second story building, the pressure would just like crack everything upon landing. But because we're in this accordion shape, we can mitigate some of that pressure when we land. And that's the fascinating thing about our bodies, and why sometimes we can go unscathed by accidentally falling off of a two-story building trying to make a jump into a pool because of how we're shaped. So with that in mind, here's the thing, right? And this is why my instructor said you got to know the rules in order to break the rules. And I think this is kind of sort of in that realm. So normally, 3/4 view, the rib cage would be doing something like this, but it's like a shy pose, so you're like huddled forward, right? Like, oh, like hand on heart and everything like that. So I think what we're gonna do is we're gonna leave, I think we're gonna leave the rib cage like we had it, even though it looks abnormal. We're gonna push it forward a little bit. So see how the rib, it looks like, and I think what I'm gonna have to do here, because we have pushed that rib cage forward, the center of gravity on this body is no longer here. It's more over here now. So that's the body's center of gravity. So I think what we're gonna have to do here is I think we're gonna have to rotate the hip a bit to compensate. And I think what I'm gonna do is I think I'm gonna move the leggy over a bit, and we're gonna fix this up a bit. So where it's like more forward. Yeah. I might have moved the leggy over a little bit too much, but there's definitely, the leggy is going to be spaced out a little bit further than normal because it's got to handle that extra weight that the character is putting on the torso. Because the torso in a resting position is not that far forward, but when you're doing like the heat, where's my blush? Hang on, this only works better with the blushy. Oh my goodness, that also changed my. There's Bailey. So I think with the tee kind of like, oh, don't look at me. Oh, I'm here to serve drinks or whatever. There's gonna be that extra step forward to brace the leg so that it compensates for that weight. So, and that's one thing that I wish I could I can convey to more artists, because there was this artist this one time. Taylor had commissioned an artist. The piece of art came out phenomenally. Like, kudos to this person. Taylor had like a rocket launcher over his shoulder. Looked amazing. But there was a lack of I guess contemplation on how the character was balancing. And it looked, the pose kind of looked like Taylor should have fallen over with the rocket launcher because both feet were on one side. And so for those who are starting to get into posing full body pieces, familiarize yourself. One of the things that I will challenge you is familiarize yourself with the term contrapposto. Wait, no, contrapposto? Contrapposta? No, posto. Contrapposto. It's an Italian term meaning counterbalance, basically. So, and I know I'm going into teaching mode here again. So some things that take, so just like the zigzag I just showed you, that's part of balance. And that's what contrapposto is. It's all about what does the body do to balance itself. And from front facing is even fascinating. So if you're drawing a character front facing, okay, and so like this is the torso, this is the bottom of the character, yada yada yada, this is the leggies and whatever. Only consider if you spell it without looking it up. Oh god. I think it's contrapposto. I could be wrong. There might be like a double S in there somewhere. There is a Gamelit series I've been reading where one of the side characters is a chiropractor who completely dump-stated charisma. The main character is sent him after someone yelled his spine is too straight, to which a chiropractor snapped his attention to the target and disturbing smile. Spines need proper curvature, and went after that. That is true. Spines are not straight. There's a curve. Like, not if you're front facing, the spine is gonna look straight, but if you go to the side, the spine is not straight. Contrapposto. Okay, I was the two P's. Okay. So one of the things that people who are just getting into posing fail to realize at first. Counterpasta, got it. Our bodies have this unique I guess your body's shoulders and your body's hips have a unique relationship with one another. And that's the fact that they counter each other. So what I mean by that is, let's say for example, we want this character. We're like, well, we want his arm. Hang on, let me. Let's say this character, we want this guy's arm to be reaching for something. It's something of importance, it's something valuable, and he's stretching to try to reach it, right? So what's gonna happen naturally is, as he's reaching for this object, the shoulder is going to move downward. And he's going to be reaching, the stretching motion is causing his shoulder to go downward, because that's just how we're built. However, whenever the shoulder moves, the hip moves with it, whether you guys realize this or not about your own bodies. So if this guy was just moving his upper body, you have all this weight. Like, all your weight is being distributed. Your upper body is distributing all of its weight on the stretching motion on trying to get this object. So, to make it so that we as people do not fall over from all that weight being transferred over to one side, the hip counters what the shoulders are doing. And by doing so, the hip will go the opposite direction of whichever direction the shoulders are facing. And because of this, this generally is a result of your body trying to brace itself from falling. And this is because the foot, this foot, if you're reaching this way and you have all this weight and mass going on in this direction, your foot has to brace your body from falling over. So like those giant fire trucks or heavy duty trucks that have like a long ladder that goes up like really high. You know how there's like 4 stabilizers that plant themselves, like they extend from the truck's sides and plant themselves on the ground to give the truck extra stability. That's what your foot is doing. So your foot is gonna like come over here and plant itself to make sure you don't fall. But what's happening with your foot, and this is why your hip always goes in the reverse direction. So because you're bracing yourself and all the weight is on this side, your foot has to take all of that weight, and it's being pushed up against the ground, and the force of the ground is pushing back up onto the leg and up into the hip. This is what causes your hip to move upwards, because all of this force is pushing against it, and the hip is on this like seesaw. So naturally this is the hip is gonna go up, and this leg right here is usually not the one that's going to be carrying all the weight. So this is going to be the more relaxed leg. I say relaxed in quotations. So this helps us to not fall. And this is the counter, the contrapposto, that your body does every time you move it. Every single time. All in an attempt not to fall over. Our bodies are constantly trying not to fall over. And this is one of the ways that this happens. Matt, you have a wonderful night. Thank you for being here. I hope you had a phenomenal Thursday. And yes, get some good night's sleeps. So this is why I could tell right off the bat when somebody has a pose where the hip. So when I see poses where the hip and the shoulders are in parallel with each other, I'm like, this is a character that's about to fall over. Because a person cannot stand upright when your shoulder and your hip are parallel. Now, this does happen in the real world, I might add. Your shoulder and hips sometimes are parallel, but that's usually because there's a wall right here and you are leaning up against it. That is the only time you will really see parallelism with the hip and the shoulder. Otherwise, your character is falling over. Yeah, so there was this one time I saw, so let's imagine like this is Taylor really quickly. So Taylor had this rocket launcher on his shoulder, and this was a commission piece that I saw with Taylor. Taylor was like, "Oh, what do you think of this piece?" And I was like, "It looks okay," but then there was like this thing going on here, and then like the leggy was doing this, and like the arm was over the shoulder, and then this arm was coming over here to brace the rocket launcher. And I told Taylor, I was like, the piece looks gorgeous, but the center of gravity is here on the position. Where is the brace? I was like, what needs to happen is the hip needs to go like this, and the leg needs to come over here, like way over here. And the leggy should honestly like be something like this. Cause there's just like so much weight going over here. This leggy just would need to brace all of that force to not fall over. So yeah, I told him if you can, just, you know, nudge the artist and just let him know, like, hey, you know, I feel like my character is gonna be tipping, because I like, it was bugging me. I was like, this is extreme tipping right now when the character is indeed off balance. Yeah. So that's one thing that you always need to take into consideration when designing a pose, is where is the center of gravity on the body, and how is your pose bracing and keeping your character upright. Yeah, so for this pose, I could probably move the leggy over a little bit to brace itself better, but that's kind of the whole purpose, though, right? Is that being like the shy, blushy type, there's this like, I don't know how to describe it. It's like this cutesy pose position that you generally want to try to capture, where the character is just barely balancing. And that's why you see a lot of these like shy, blushy poses in maid outfits, where it feels like they're just barely balancing, like they're on the verge of tipping over. But that's purposeful, though, because it gives a sense of like, what's the word I'm looking for? It gives a sense of like, oh, this person feels like they're on the verge of like bowing or being submissive or something like that. So that's why a lot of these poses kind of get close to that this person's gonna tip over feel to it. At least in my experience, from what I've seen with a lot of these maid poses. Floof, but that's him being him doing anything he's not exactly used to doing. It's sense of being off balance. Yeah. Ro! Okay, we're gonna check out Ro's art. So there's your fun fact of the day about posing. Ooh. Wait, this is in VRC? It's actually a pretty interesting image. What's throwing me for a loop right now, if this is VRC, is the fact that you have your character, your Sona, your model in there seems to have some form of Gaussian blur all over it. I don't know if that's the filter of the camera you use to take the picture, but there's some form of Gaussian blur on your model and on the lighting. They use as home? Dude, that's awesome. Thank you for the hydration. And Gato, hello. How are you doing? Yeah, it's a filter on the camera. It just stuck with me. I see. Oh, this is from Elder Scrolls Online, from when I played it. Yeah, that is really cool. Okay, so back to posing. Oh, Ro, thank you so much for sharing that. Cause that does look. It kind of reminds me of someplace in Dark Souls, like a deserty thing in Dark Souls. I do odd shots like that just for kicks and often show off worlds and models I connect with. Ooh. Yeah, and it can be sometimes challenging getting a good picture, because one of the things this goes for all art, by the way, is composition. Composition. I wish more art classes taught about composition, because composition is its own science in and of itself. Because like composition is really a heavy hitter when it comes to denoting a certain emotion you want to drag out of your audience. And composition, you know, almost everything about art affects composition. Lighting, point of view, horizon line, rule of thirds, like where you're putting the characters in your shot. Like for example, like see how we're putting this character in the middle, but if I wanted to exhibit more of a feeling of like, oh, I'm helpless, or oh, you know, big daddy dragon is coming to, you know, check up on me, like, oh, I hope he likes these desserts that I've made for him. Like a compositional choice you could go with it is like put the character, you know, way down below and off to the corner, where like you have all this space up here, and you're like, wow, this character is like super small, like compared to the grandiosity of like whoever they're serving, whether it be like a big giant buff dragon or Bowser or something like that, like putting the character down here, the audience gets like this conveyance of like, wow, this person is like really small in this composition. They're off in the corners, so they're not really that important. Because like if they were important, they'd be in the middle, and they're like shy, and so like obviously since they're shy, they're gonna be off in the corner. They don't want the spotlight. And these are all things that composition does for you. Whereas like if the pose was different, and then maybe the character was more towards the top of the canvas, then this composition wise, like some of the feelings that you'd probably get out of it is like, okay, this person is higher than me, like our eye line is like maybe right here, and they're towering above that. So this character is somebody of importance. They're in the middle of the composition, denoting like, oh, they are center stage. Like, this is somebody of importance. And yeah, so it's crazy. It's crazy when you start to delve into like composition and whatnot. And it's especially for us streamers, like those of us who are streamers, composition is always really important to be mindful of, just because you know, our overlays, like how we're presenting ourselves on stream, like that's all composition. Like one of the things I always feel, you know, I don't want to be like an unsolicited you know, advice giver or whatnot, but there are times I come into a stream and I see no, it's not that one. Where is it? Where's my VTuber scene here? There we go. There I am. So there'll be times where I come into a stream and I see this. Watch. Give me a second. I see this, and they're like, oh yeah, there's look at how, you know, look at they're talking and they're chatting, but look at where my eyes are facing. And I see this with PNG tubers all the time too, where their PNG tuber is like this, and I'm like, one of the things about characters, specifically composition and characters, is the audience will naturally be guided to wherever the character on screen or a character in a book is looking, or even a character on a movie theater or a movie or an anime. The audience naturally gravitates to whatever the character is looking at. So what am I looking at right now? I'm looking at a wall. Right? So the audience is looking at a PNG tuber looking at a wall. And I'm like, oh no, they know nothing about composition. Like you want the character to be facing the action. So I see a lot of that, especially in like newer streamers. And I always like, you know, but I don't want to, you know, I'm visiting, I don't want to mention anything, but in the back of my head, I'm like, turn the PNG tuber around, turn it around, make it look towards the action. Yeah, and so, I mean, I've given thought about, like, my overlay itself. Look it up in the corner. See the VB wiggle and then the catchy like feet wiggles? What direction are they facing? Facing this way. Why? Because I don't want your guys' eyes going off the page. Like, come back into the middle. So you have me on this side looking towards whatever we're doing, and you have those two little characters up there looking back towards. So you're like the audience. I've perfectly framed this so that the audience's eyes is stuck right in the middle where all the action's happening. Because that's where I want your guys' eyes. Action. It's all composition. Yeah. And that's the other reason why I have Loaf Quest going from right to left. So Loaf slowly makes his way towards me. So like everything cycles back to, because like Loaf is coming towards me. You guys look at me, then you look at my eyes. Where are they facing? They're facing this way. I slowly started the blue void in the upper left. Yeah, so keep that in mind for my fellow streamers. Keep that in mind when you're designing an overlay. Think about where you're putting these pieces. Think about what catches the attention of the audience and where you want to lead their eye, because that's what like moving art is all about, I guess. Is you're guiding, and even not even moving art, even comics and stuff like that. You look at comic strips and stuff, web comics. Be mindful, like the next time you read Two Kinds, which way are the characters facing? Why are they facing that way? Is there a reason for it? There's usually a reason for it. So yeah. I instructed Taylor not too long ago about the magical art of composition, and his mind was blown, because there was this piece that he was working on. He was like, I don't know why I drew this character the way I did and the way he was facing, but it just felt right. And that you'll get that too, where your audience, your viewers, like if you're an artist, your viewers, the people watching your art, they'll get a good vibe from it. They're like, yeah, I really like this pose. I don't know why, but I really like this pose. That's because the composition is there. I don't even know what Two Kinds is, to be honest. Two Kinds is a really cool webcomic. It's a furry webcomic that's ongoing. It updates once a week. Yeah. So most of us here know Markiplier, right? Markiplier has a brother, Tom. Tom created a furry webcomic called Two Kinds. So Markiplier has a furry brother. Anyways, so that was my lesson of the evening, which I might get distracted and do another lesson. I heard about Mark's brother. I just never the comic. Yeah, I like the comic. I'm still trying to figure out where the story's going, because there's like this day-to-day adventure between these friends, but then there's like this overarching story, and I don't quite understand that part yet. But I'm sure it'll eventually reveal itself. Okay, I wanna start working on the arm here, like fleshing this out a little bit more. Build on top of it. See, if we can end tonight's stream with a very solid sketch of this pose, then I will be very happy. Okay. Okay. So I feel like this needs to come up. I feel like that's too long. And I think we need to thicken up this arm just a bit. I think we need to thicken up this arm just a bit too. Oops. Yeah. And even still, I feel like it could probably use a little bit thicker, but again, as long as because the big thing I want to get out of this is the refinement of the hands, which is going to be the hard part. I need to refine the hands before the night's up. Bailey, are you still here, by the way? Oh, flip. I just realized I never locked back down the VTuber scene. Still being highlighted in red, meaning I could edit it. Actually, looking at this, I might, my brain is kind of going to overdrive right now. One idea is sticking out than the others. Ooh. You know, I need to go back to... What the flip was that? Hang on, guys. Yeah, give me a second. I heard something in the backyard. BRB. Okay, I'm back. Okay, the music's still going? Okay, perfect. Yeah, that was bizarre. I don't know what that was. So I know it's storming outside. Okay, that was definitely okay. So yeah, it was weird. So I heard this loud noise. It wasn't necessarily it wasn't necessarily in the backyard, but it sounded like it came in the direction. And so it sounded like an explosion. Like, I'm not gonna lie. It sounded like, because at first my brain was like, what was that? Because, you know, I knew it was supposed to be storming tonight. So I'm like, was that thunder? But there was like, I don't know, there was like a different sound to it. And I was like, I don't know, no, I just heard thunder right now. And that sounded like thunder, right? But the noise I heard earlier, that did not sound normal. So yeah. I went out to go check on the folks, because I'm like, dude, if I could hear it through my headset, like, surely they heard it. And so I saw Sen Mom looking out the window, and I was like, did you hear that? And she was like, yeah, I don't know what that was. And I was like, could it possibly been like thunder maybe? And she was like, it sounded like an explosion. And I was like, okay, so I'm not the only one. Like, it sounded like an explosion to me. Like, I know thunder. That sounded very odd to be thunder. Whew, okay, well, the strange things are happening, man. Slowly turning into a battlefield? I don't know. Crap, where did I put my style? Okay, there's my stylus. Yeah, so I went out to the backyard. I went into the backyard and I like just listened for a moment. But I couldn't stay long. So I went out there and it was like slightly sprinkling, but then I started getting pelted by these large droplets and I'm like, whoa, dude, it's coming down hard. So I ran back inside. So yeah, I don't see anything. I don't like. And see, that was the weird thing too, right? Like, if that was a super loud thunderclap, I saw no lightning that was a precursor. Shifty, hi, how are you doing? Okay, so that was flipping weird. Also, I wasn't aware of any lightning and thunder to be in this cell that's passing us by right now. But considering I heard thunder, like 2 thunders already, if my stream goes out, just know that that's probably because my power went out. If there's gonna be that much lightning. I don't think it will, but I'm just giving you guys a heads up. Poof. Poof, poof. Oh, I never finished my story, guys. My work story. Okay, so I just, since all this stuff is like wigging out right now, let me tell you about my, the rest of my workday. So I get to my 3rd class, and by this time the clouds are kind of parting ways and you can see some of the blue sky and whatnot. So I'm like, okay, this is gonna be another normal class. So my 3rd and final class today, I get them. There's about 6 students with me today. I take them back to the class and I take attendance. And I'm trying to figure out what I want to do, because like I had to make a decision. Do we go forward with my mathematics assignment for this class and have the other 2 classes fall behind, and then me having to make up and catch them up to my lessons, or do I just wait until next week to introduce this lesson to them? So I elected to just hold off on the math assignment and just introduce it to them next week. And so I'm like, all right, guys, here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna play a spelling game. So we played a spelling game with them, and then one of my supervisors was walking relatively quickly to my classroom, and I was like, oh, Mrs. Supervisor, oh, how are you doing? And she's usually a pretty nice woman, but she had this demeanor on her that was kind of stern today. And I was like, is everything okay? And all she said was, we're currently in a level 1 lockdown. I'm locking your doors. Keep the doors closed. And I was like, okay. This is this. And in my brain, in that moment where I'm looking at her and my demeanor goes from cheery to serious, and I'm looking in her eyes. So this is what's going on in my head in those few milliseconds after she stated what she stated. I was like, okay, if this was a drill, we would have been warned about this drill before I started my shift today. Because usually we have this teacher meeting, and if there's going to be any drills or anything, we make note of it and we get prepared for it, and then we have this whole roster of okay, well, make sure during this test you do this. And so none of that happened. So I'm like, we didn't get informed in our meeting today, so this has to be real. So my students, I had older students today, so they've been doing a lot of drills recently, so they just assumed that this was another drill. So they're laughing, they're getting out of their seats, they're pretending to be oh no, and stuff like that. So they're yucking it up. And so I turn around and they're all out of their seats. Cause they're like, oh good, we get to do another drill and everything, and we get to act up and whatnot. I was like, everybody sit down. And I covered the blinds, I shut off the light, and one of the students realized that I wasn't being my usual self. Doggo, I'm clean, Zod, hi, how are you doing? So one of the students was like, wait, isn't this just a drill? And I was like, I don't know right now. And then that's when all the students stopped what they were doing, and they realized, oh crap, this might not be a drill. And I was like, I need everybody in their seats. I need you guys to stay quiet. I need to shut all the shades. I need to shut down the lights. And we need to listen for instructions, because I had a little walkie-talkie on me, and I turned it on a low setting, and I held it up to my ear, and I'm like, I'm getting directions right now of what to do. I need everybody to sit down quietly, and I'm gonna figure out what's going on. So I was a little concerned. And I'm like, what is a level 1 lockdown exactly? So there was silence on the radio as information, people were trying to get information from the front desk. And 2 police came out, and 20 minutes in, we finally got notification that the level 1 lockdown was lifted. And so I pulled aside my supervisor, and I was like, do we know what happened? Is everything okay now? Not good things is what a level 1 lockdown is. Yeah. So, so it turns out, because I found out that level 1 is the lowest lockdown, where level 5 lockdown is like there is an active villain in the school and is roaming around. So I found out that this level 1 lockdown was simply because a group of dogs had gotten loose and somehow wound up on the campus. And they were barking, they were acting like, I was thinking that there was a suspicious person in the area, and instead it was dogs. Dino, hi, how are you doing? Perfect timing for this story, right? Yeah, so I'm thinking there's like some suspicious guy going around yelling profanities into the sky, probably drunk or something, because that's happened before at this site, where some weirdo was just like screaming at the top of his lungs all these profanities to nobody. And I was like, okay, this is weird. And then, of course, the students were all scared. But yeah, I thought that was what was going on. And it just wound up to be a pack of dogs somehow managed to get on campus somewhere. Had me until that part. I thought you had a shooter in your school. Well, really, there's a doggo in here. Yeah, because I was like, I don't know what's happening. Like, there was so little information. But yeah, luckily I knew what a level 1 was. Level 1 is like the lowest lockdown level in the tier list of lockdowns. Like if it was level 3, then we would have some major cause for concern. Level 2, I'm pretty sure, is like there's somebody who's trying to get into the campus that shouldn't be there. Level 3 is they're inside the campus. And I'm pretty sure 4 and above is like, this guy is armed, dangerous, and is like actively causing harm to people. When did lockdowns have levels? Well, my campus has a level system. There's a for real campus, shut it down. So yeah, that was my wacky day today. So yeah, I'm just like grateful it is Friday tomorrow. Would need Shield Omega. Oh, Dino, the reason why we're blushy is to play the part. We're drawing Bailey right now, and we're gonna be drawing Bailey in a shy, blushy maid outfit. A girl? Wow. Like, I know school isn't a fun place to be, but like, don't be doing anything. It did make the leg too small. Yeah, I made the leg too small still. We need to go taller. And all of this I hate. I'm gonna have to like clean that up, but I at least want to get the length of the leg correct. Past few years. Yeah, I think that's why there's a shortage of teachers in the nation. Panda. Is because they're like, we don't want to deal with this. Oh, this is Cassiopeia's theme. I love this theme. Okay. Cute curse. No, but wait, how many points do I have? 58? Dang, I'm getting up there. I don't know how I feel about this leggy. Okay, I'm gonna leave the leggy as is for now, and I'm gonna fix this leggy over here because this leggy is bugging the bejesus out of me. Because we have to do something called foreshortening, and I hate foreshortening on the legs. Oh, mine San, I have too many. That's right. Panda, aren't you in like the 80s or something like that? 10 more will make the famous number combo that's popular for no reason. Oh, what, 69? Popular for no reason? Oh, it has a reason. Or just about. Okay, so here's what I'm thinking. So let's... grab this. I don't 100% hate it. Doodle! Doodle, hi Doodle, how are you doing? I love me some French toast. Oh, same. Okay, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna do that. Okay, but this is what I'm gonna do here. No. How would that work? See, I kind of like this twisting motion that we got going on here. And what I mean by twisting is the torso is facing, the torso and the head are kind of facing more in this direction. but the legs and the hip are facing more like front facing. And I kind of like I kind of like that, where it kind of conveys the shyness, where like the core of the body is not facing the intended target, and instead the character is actively twisting over and being like, oh, I'm sorry, I like, did you want a piece of candy or something? And I'm liking the I'm liking that. But it's this leg that I'm not jiving with. Okay. I think what we need to do is I think we need to bring the leg down a little bit more. Yeah, I'm trying to think here. Don't include legs in artwork. They take too much space. Okay. I'm contemplating. Contemplation. Oh, you have 78 points, Panda. Okay, you're not quite to 80. The last pair of legs I've seen in Sense work is that I can recall are the ones that are on my Sona. Yeah, I really like how yours came out, Arson. But this one I'm trying to like... I really like this leggy. Like, this leggy is amazing. It's this leggy that I'm struggling with. Zelda, hi! Wait, is Zelda here? Or... Yeah, Zelda's here, right? Alright, let me see here. You should try to remove those points? Wait, why? Ugh, okay. I'm sitting here thinking, and I'm not getting anywhere.
Let's get a good stretch.
Let's get a good stretch. Okay. I'll get a good stretch in just a second. Okay. I don't know what to do here. Okay, we're probably just gonna erase the entire leggy again. Start from scratch. But what was redeemed? Hang on, something was redeemed. Hydrate and stretch break. Okay. Gato, you have a wonderful night's sleep. I don't hear from you again. Mission was a success. Okay. I'm gonna do some leg stretches. You know, standing way back here, I'm realizing that the leg I'm struggling with isn't that bad. I think if we just give the leggy a little bit more bend. Ooh. Yeah, I think if we could just give the leggy a little bit more bend. Oh my god, look at how it's trying to like track my face from way back here. Okay. That was good, like stretchy. Yeah, I think maybe if we just give it a little bit more bend, we might if you are sitting down in the hot tub, yes. I think we ended up selecting for mental health of the different students. Just for lack of god awful, most students we talked with let us know that they were for the most part distant from each other and didn't receive proper mental health care at all. Oof. Kiss the homie song. Is that what Ray calls this song, Panda? Alright, here's what we're gonna try. We're gonna try taking this leggy. And we're gonna try the meme video. I know this meme video? Now I'm questioning if I know this meme video. Mimikyu, hello! How are you doing? Okay, hang on. Whoa, dude, I spun. Oh my god, look at my ears, dude. Bullying at times. I used to be bullied when I was younger. A student once hit me and I lost health for that? Oh my god, Dino. Doesn't matter when my health is less than 25%. Oh, it's Barrel Volcano. Arson, if it's too heavy, I don't know. So I don't want to bring the mood down too badly. I looked away for a second and thought Sen, your avatar was wiggling out wiggling out like it was a ghost. Yeah, it freaked out for a moment. Huh. I thought it was just your head violently shaking back and forth like you were a ghost lady at PT. Yeah, I kind of dig this pose. Cause like I was mentioning, the whee! Oh my god, it's a vortex trap. If somebody tries putting me in a Pokeball, I'll like flip around, or even back to the Shadow Realm. Watch any anime lately? Yes, I just got caught up. With Demon Slayer. Look at that. Punch the Pokeball back to you. I've been watching Demon Slayer too. What season are you on, Zelda? Because I just caught up to the most current season. Continues on to be awful. Arson, is this happening to you like right now, or? Yeah, I like where this is going. Trying to decide what to get into now since a manga I was following for 10 years ended last month. Oh no! Been going on for the past 2 or 3, give or take. Is there anybody? I'm assuming you're talking about like this stuff that's happening at your school. The Entertainment District arc. Oh, I was in the Entertainment District arc earlier this week. Good series. All right. All right, let me go find some hands. Hand and arm studies. So I'm looking for a particular set of hands. Might work. Dude, surely I have something in here that's closely resembles what I'm looking for. Yeah, that's kind of close to what I'm looking for. I have so many hand images. You would think with how many hands I have in this folder that... Oh my god, I'm at the end. Darn it. Okay, so this one is kind of close to what I'm looking for, so I'm going to use these two in conjunction with each other. Oh! Counselors were the only allowed to speak and help with academics. Jen, hello. Cyber, hello. How's the art? The art's going good. Look at it. Look at it, Neko. It's Czar. Hello. Also, guys, we do have a raffle going on. We're raffling off a street sketch. Okay, hang on. It's gotta be, okay. I was hoping for... Hang on, I'm still looking for hands. Of course, the one position I'm needing for the hand to be in is the one that I don't actually have a definitive... Oh my god. Oh my goodness. Oh, sorry guys. I'm kerfuffle. I'm just waiting for my pen to charge so I can get back to sketching. Wait, Nico, your pen needs to charge? That's interesting to me. Okay, I think that's as close as I'm gonna get it. All right, we're going in, guys. We're going in. This is it. Okay. He's in deep. We're doing it. We're drawing a hand. Don't absolutely hate it. Okay, oh. So the part that's evil! Okay. Okay. All right. Oh, it's so bad. Okay. It's getting better, but... Ugh. Getting there, it's getting there, it's getting there. Oh, wait, what did Nyko say? Hang on, I'm just waiting for my pen to charge. Yes, some pens need charging when you don't have a graphics drawing tablet that comes with a battery. Free pen, oh man. Nyko, I'm sorry that you have to deal with that. Meditation lately with candles in the works. Ooh. Best kind of pens? Yeah, my Huey on tablet pen doesn't have batteries to it. Really like the song. Okay. I don't hate it. I hate it to an extent, but I don't hate it. I feel like we're hovering the area. Feel a little cold and got heating and got no heating since the boiler's out of action. Ooh. Yeah, Ro, hopefully you do get the boiler back up and running. Alright, hang on. Okay. Now the pinky looks too big or too long. It looks better. Oh, you know what? You know what I think is what my brain is like feeling right now? So I think I need to go like more up with this knuckle over here. And then for the index finger, like come closer. Yeah. Think. Ah! I'm being caught. Pets, thank you. Uh... Dude, it's so weird that even the slightest angle miscalculation and your brain is just like, all of this is wrong. Hmm. Okay, that looks better. Flare! Flare, how are you doing? Have you ever heard of Windows EXP? I've heard of Windows XP. You doing great, San? Thank you. All right, so let's take a look here. Hands are so evil. Ugh. Okay. I still feel like there's some perspective issue that I have with the fingers, but let me get a Kleenex. I'll be right back. Okay. Okay. Love you too, bro. Take care. Sleep well. Wait, where's my... Oh, there it is, up there. I'm gonna try something. I don't know if this is gonna help or what, but I'm gonna try to... I think that angle works better. I think I'm gonna keep it. Okay, it's not... It's good. It's decent. It's not perfect. Okay, hang on. Let me back it up here. What's bugging me is I know that I'm unintentionally mashing together two different perspectives. Learning how to draw hands from you right now, so I'd say it's pretty good. Thank you, Doodle. I realized my brain never my brain laughed in like a haha kind of nervousness, like, oh man, I hope I'm not embarrassing myself right now. And then in my head, I said thank you, Doodle, for the compliment. And then I realized that vocally, I never said that. Okay, wait. Except for the waist down. I love it. Yeah, it's called stream of consciousness. Where you think you said something verbally and actually did not say it verbally. Okay, I definitely like the straighter line. Zodiac, thank you for the hydrate. Give me a sec here. I will hydrate here in just un momento. Oh my god. Okay, that looks so much better. Just that little change. Miyako, you awesome sweet bean. Welcome on in. Thank you for the redemption. Yeah, just that small. Look at this. Look at this. So we went from that, which I was hating, to that, which I am loving. Okay. Perfect. Excuse me. Okay. Perfect. Okay. There is a hand, I think. Toby, welcome on in. Welcome to the Brush Tail Brigade. Thank you for the follow and happy Pizza Friday Eve. I hope your Pizza Friday Eve is going amazing so far. Okay, you know what I'm thinking? Nah. Doesn't look right. This looked more correct. How? Okay, hang on. Nope. I think for the time being, we're just gonna keep it stylized like this. Yeah. So we'll keep it like that. Cool. I'm loving this pose so far. I still feel like I need to maybe like thicken up this arm a bit. Yeah. Maybe thicken this up a bit, like we just did. Dude, I'm like in heavy contemplation right now. Okay, so now I need to find a hand pose that has like holding something, like palm flat. Let's see if I can find. I gotta have a pose. I have so many hands. There's gotta be at least one. But that's close-ish to what I'm looking for. Okay. So both thumbs are when palm up, the thumbs go behind, face back. Okay. So, all right, I think I have what I'm looking for here. We'll see if I get anywhere remotely close to this. What did I just do? Oh no. Okay. Oh, let's save before catastrophe happens. I'm contemplating, guys. I'm contemplating again. I need to go on a hands training arc. Just study the scene in Spider-Man 1 where Tobey Maguire makes different hand gestures. It's a good sequence to study from. Dude, not gonna lie. Oh my god. Ro, thank you for gifting a tier 1 sub to Miyako. Oh my goodness. It's your first gifted sub, Ro. Thank you so much for gifting their first gifted sub. Thank you. Wow, you didn't have to do that. Oh my god. Miyako, enjoy our tier 1 floofy emotes. Oh! We know this song! I like this song! Final Fantasy IV! Okay. How did you know this song? This was a Mario RPG? Yes. So this is the Final Fantasy IV boss or fight 2 music, which they used in Super Mario RPG for Culex's fight. So this one's called Fight 2. And then the one we know, so this is the Final Fantasy IV version. The one we know is this one. I'm gonna raise up the volume just a little bit. So this is the one that we know. Try to fight Boomer? Yes. Is it in the remake? Yeah, I could show. I'll showcase off the remake, the remade version. This is a variant of Fight 2 from Final Fantasy IV, called Fight Against Kulex. And this is the one we know all too well. Okay, so okay. 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 And then we'll play the remix or the remake version. Whoosh! This is literally the greatest rendition of Fight 2 I've ever heard. Fully orchestrated and everything. Oh, is Bailey still here? Fight 2 in the fashion of Kingdom Hearts. Exactly. Oops, there we go. And then what I want to do is I kind of want this looking like that. I also probably want something along those lines. Bailey might be lurking, but I'm not sure. I haven't seen him in a hot minute. Okay. It's not imperative that I get his feedback like right now, but I want to know if there's like something that I should put on this plate, like maybe a keep losing at Spider-Man Solitaire. I'm sad. The song's almost over. Ooh. Anti-historical. Song that plays in Breath of Fire 3. Excuse me. What? I don't even think this needs it. Yeah, I don't think it needs it. Yeah, I like this. Okay. Whew. I keep losing. Oh yeah, I put a slice of cake on there. Yeah, I feel like a slice of cake would go really well. I'm just using a Windows ME virtual machine to play it. Oh. Then don't you know it's bad to fall asleep in a hot tub? It is, but I'm not falling asleep yet. I think that looks pretty good. Like, all things considering, let me zoom in a little bit here. It's great. Yeah, I kind of like the aversion. There's like apprehensive aversion in this piece, where the character is clearly walking forward, notices somebody and is like, oh shoot, like don't look at me, like ah, and he's like moving his torso to the side. I love this pose so far. Let's do this. Let's draw a cake. Should we have a giant strawberry on here? Or should it be more of a swirl? No, I think a strawberry would look good. Yes, a strawberry. Okay, you know why I say strawberry? Hold the phone. Bailey is a green fox. And if he's all mostly green, a complementary color to green is red. So I think a strawberry slice of cake would be actually really, really smart. This will be a strawberry cake. Yeah. I'm just here like most cakes in anime have strawberries on them. Yes. But we're gonna use our big brain. And we're gonna make it a strawberry cake. Ta-da! Kirby and the Squeak Squad? Yeah, I love Squeak Squad. Such a good game. It was so fun. Really remember that game? Is it worth a revisit? I would say it's worth a revisit. Excuse me. Okay, so we didn't get to Bailey's face yet, but that's a not issue for me. Because my main concern was the pose. Pose always takes me the longest because it's, you know, I gotta get so many things correct. So here's the game plan for next week, because we are going to be wrapping up, we're going to be closing up shop here in a moment. Well, a moment, probably like 15 minutes from now. So next Thursday, here's what I want to do. I want to focus on the head and facial expression. And this song is much louder than most of the other songs, so I'm gonna like lower it back down. Okay. So next Thursday, get the face in, get the expression in, the blushy. And then start working on the maid outfit. We're gonna put the maid outfit over the model. which shouldn't be too much of an issue. I mean, there are going to be some portions of it where it's like, oh my god. But yeah, so maid outfit next week. And then hopefully by the end of stream next week that we at least start. Oh, wait, I was like, where's my pobs? I unplugged the mechanism. So my goal is hopefully by the end of next stream, next Art and Chill, that we at least start the process of line work. And then that way 2 Thursdays from now we can focus exclusively on color and hopefully shading. But I don't think we'll get the shading. I think that'll be another Thursday. It'll be super fun. Yes. So this pose is coming out great. I'm thinking we might have to increase the size of the hand on the chest. I'm thinking about it. The hand holding up the cake is fine. Is this art for someone? I think I missed it since I came in later. Oh yeah, Zelda. We're doing the December raffle winner, Bailey the Fox. So this is Bailey. Bailey wants because December was the full body raffle. So we're doing a full body. And so he wants himself to be in a blushy, shy pose with a maid outfit on. Forgot that if you ever got any. Oh yeah, I'm already caught. Yeah, I'm caught up with Black Clover, which that cliffhanger, man. I'm like, I want to know more, and like, Black Clover fans have been waiting for 3 years. I've been waiting for like 3 months. Okay, let's do this. So those who have not entered the raffle, ! raffle in the chat to get yourself into the raffle. While you guys do that, let me take a quick bio break, and then we will go and do the raffle for the street sketch. It's gonna be a street sketch this time, guys. Did you get to meet my favorite? Being a H times H fan is pain. Oh, Hunter v Hunter. So I've heard. Yeah, so let me do that really quickly before I get more distracted. So I will be right back. Alright, I'm back. How are you guys doing? I see we're in the art gallery. Heck yeah. Dude, that reminds me, I need to actually sit down and like get the next crop of new gift art up here. Phoenix! Phoenix, hello, how are you doing? Alright, let's go back to our screen. Pew! Alright, cool. God, this piece looks so cool. I'm loving... Hang on. I'm loving it. I just like this. I feel needs to be a little larger. Yeah. Yeah, that looks more normal. That definitely looks more normal. Okay, so now we're gonna save. Alright, so I'm gonna move this over to the side here. Alright, so I am back. Will my art be featured there once I submit it? Yeah, Dino. Well, I have to manually put it in. So if you have gift art, just make sure to post it in the gift art section of the Discord so that I know. Yeah, it's the Gift Art Museum. So if you guys have any pieces that you do of me, please post it in the Gift Art Museum so that I know to grab it and put it in the in rotation. Yeah, I try to put as many usually what I do is I do the same thing for eclipse. Like I'll have a select few of them and then put them all in at the same time. So I'm a very forgetful Foxo. Okay, so guys, for those who just arrived, like Phoenix, we're doing a raffle tonight, so / raffle in the chat. We're gonna be picking the winner here in just a moment. Cause I am getting, this Foxo is sleepy, and I have got a massively busy day tomorrow. But yeah, wow, I was kind of worried if we were gonna get the pose like all done today, because that was tonight's goal, is like get the pose done. Yeah, so, and this pose is looking so good. I hope Bailey likes the pose so far too. Pose turned out amazing. What we'll probably do is, this arm's looking okay, but I think when we revisit this next week, I think we just like need to put a little bit more mass into this forearm, and I think we're looking fantastic. January seems to be a long time away. Indeed. Alright, so I'm gonna give it another 30 seconds, guys. Another 30 seconds before we draw a winning name. 20 seconds, guys. 20 seconds. ! Raffle in the chat if you want to be entered into the giveaway. So, Cortez, hello! Entered, good. Yeah, ! Raffle, everybody. ! raffle. I'll give it another like 30 seconds here just to make sure that we're all entered. 15 seconds. Five seconds. Alright, perfect. Alright, so let's go choose a winner. The exclamation mark winner. Here goes everything. Who is tonight's lucky winner? Ro, congratulations on winning the January Street Sketch raffle. Let me put your name down. Ro the Wolf. All right, January Street Sketch. Look, we're getting there. Once the full body is done, then we got one stream of 1 hour persona sketches, a headshot, which is another stream, and then Rose. Ro, you won! Congratulations. So, sometime between now and the next couple of weeks, Ro, if you can send me, the ref sheet of the Sona I'm doing for your street sketch. Also, Ro, just to give you a heads up, so I expect this to take about three streams. So we only do Art and Chill every Thursday, so this will probably be 3 weeks. These two will be one week after, so 4 weeks, 5 weeks, so 6 weeks is when I anticipate doing yours. If I'm somehow a Giga Chad and get this done in a couple weeks, then we're looking at maybe 5 weeks till I get to yours, but we will get to yours. I'd just like to give that never any rush, man. Yeah, which I'm really grateful for you guys for always telling me that. But for me, I also want to be open in communicating like around the time schedule. Just so that you guys all get an idea. But at this rate, we might end this early. Like this might, cause we're flying through this so far. Nico, oh my god. Okay, hang on. Let me go to the art wing. Whoa! Oh my god. Look. Hang on. Where's my monitor too? Look at the sass. Dude, I love the pose. Look at the sass with the arms. Like this character's coming in, taking no prisoners. I love this pose. This pose reads to me like, you know, I'm gonna get my butt kicked. Like there's like a fight gonna happen right now, and my butt is gonna be totally destroyed. Like, whoever this character is, Nico, is just exuding confidence in their abilities and skills. Also, I just realized this, but the shirt goes down to the middle finger and, like, latches on there. That's kind of interesting. There's a random character that showed up in my mind. Ooh. Okay. Oh, excuse me. Sorry. Random character. Dang. See, I want to get to the point where, like, I could just, like, oh, I have an idea for a character. And, like, 30 minutes later, I have something that looks like this. I am so slow. With sketching and stuff like that. I need to get faster, but I will get faster over time, because I've noticed a speed up in my headshot drawings, and I'm like, well, this is all because this has basically been ingrained in me. So I know over time I'll speed up as well. Once I'm like, oh, I know how to draw the torso. Oh, I know how to draw a forearm. Oh, I know how to draw a pelvis. Body slam me, then insult my fashion while dying on the ground. Dude, so true, Panda. So true. I can totally see this guy just like being like, your fashion sucks, but that's okay because you're dying, and I'm gonna swag walk out of here. I get my ref sheet later. Typing from bed. Yeah, bro, no rush. You have at minimum 5 weeks to get me that information. He's someone though. New original character. Now, is this guy on the good side, you thinking, or is he on like the bad side? Because if he's on the good side, this guy definitely has like strong opinions for sure. Looks like a JoJo pose. It kind of does. Oh, I need to save this. Okay, so Ro is down on my list. Okay. Yeah, I'm just sorry. I'm looking at my notes here. Okay, I don't need this. Oh. This is a... Okay, sorry. I'm writing things in my notes here. I think it would be more on the good side. Heck yeah. Ditherian, hello. How are you doing? Welcome on in. But Nico, thank you for sharing that. Let me actually like minimize my notes and then go back to monitor 1 where we can once again see our amazing pose so far. All right, so I think with that, we're gonna start closing up the adventure, closing up shop here, as I get ready for some well, you know I'm tired when I was gonna say ready for some dinner. What I meant to say ready for some sleep. Oh my god. Oh, you know what, guys? Oh, wait. Did I write this down in my notes, too? Hang on. If I haven't done this yet, I need to write this down in my notes. Where's my Trello page? Trello. So I had this recent thought, and I just put it down on my Trello page, my streaming Trello page. But something that I've been thinking of recently. So anybody who has visited the VOD channel on YouTube, knows that I just use one of the 3 generated thumbnails that YouTube like grabs from the stream, and I make that the thumbnail. But I thought about it, and I'm like, what we should really do is we should have a YouTube thumbnail picture channel redeem, where when somebody redeems it, it changes the scene, and then it puts me in like the usual like YouTube like, oh my god, look at this kind of like posing and whatnot. And then like what it would do is it would be me, and then it would be like a full screen display of what's ever on the screen. And I think that could be really fun, where like we determine, we create our own YouTube thumbnails like during the stream. I think that would be pretty cool to do so. Tenchio, hello, how are you doing? That sounds so cool. Yeah, so I've been doing some research on how I could possibly do it. I mean, we would be using the same foundation as our instant snapshot redeem. But we would set it on a timer, and then it would take a screenshot. And then I'm thinking the channel redeem would be one of those channel redeems where it forces you to like put some text into it before you hit submit. So I'm thinking what I'm gonna do there is like, what you would need to type is like what expression you would like to see on my face when the picture gets taken. That way you guys have a little bit more flexibility on like, oh, what expression you want from me. And if not that, then the other thing I was thinking of, instead of like you guys like telling me which you still could, but I was thinking maybe we can also do, and this might be a little bit more risky, but I mean it would be some amount of channel points, but have it so like we can add text to the screen that you guys add. So like let's say because you know those clickbaity thumbnails where it's like, what is that? And there's got text, what is that? And then you got like the YouTuber's face like all like all super surprised. We the brush ever create our own YouTube clickbait thumbnails. Yeah, Blue, have a wonderful night. So that's what I was kind of thinking. I think that would be super fun, because I thought about it and I'm like, I should really come up with like YouTube thumbnails. And then I thought about it some more and I'm like, when am I gonna have the time to create like a YouTube thumbnail? And then I thought about it some more and I was like, well, it wouldn't be so bad if I had the Brushtail Brigadiers help on creating our very own thumbnails. So I need to think about. So what I've been doing a lot lately is I've been like looking up clickbaity thumbnails, and like what are some of the overlapping design elements that YouTubers use. Yeah. So I need to figure out. How I'm gonna do that. And like there's so many different ways I can take it too, and I'm trying to also think about ways that I can have you guys customize it on your guys' end. Like maybe have like an arrow asset that you guys can toggle. Maybe have like a text asset that you can toggle on and off, and then have custom text. But knowing me and how I want to do it, we'll probably set it up in stages where like the first thumbnail redeem will just be simple, like I get posed up in a certain way, full screen, I'm like, oh my god, or something, and then we just take the picture after like 10 seconds, and then we'll probably wind up expanding on it, where I include like, oh, if you guys want an arrow pointing at something, like a generic arrow that comes up on the screen. And then I'm really curious on how I can get it so that you guys can like create some sort of caption and have it appear on the screen before the picture is taken. That's my ultimate goal. If we don't have a full derpy version, I start rioting. Yeah, so that is definitely something. So let me actually write this down in my comments here. So, stage 1. VTuber pose and full screen display scene. Okay, and then stage 2. Toggleable assets like arrows and text. And then stage 3, customizable text. So those are the 3 stages I want to try to work on. Medic, hello, how are you doing? Welcome on in. Came in at a pretty funny time. We were talking about how I had this recent idea of like you guys helping me every stream create a YouTube thumbnail for our VODs that I poured over onto YouTube, where there'll be like a channel redemption that you press and it sets us up to take a picture, and then like after 10 seconds it takes the picture. And then here's the cool thing though, guys, is it probably won't be 10 seconds. It'll probably only be like maybe 2 or 3 seconds. I want it something quick and snappy, I think. Because I'm not going to have it like a one and done thing. The redemption is going to be there the whole stream. So if like, let's say for example, let's say we had this for Elden Ring. And at the start of the stream, we're like, oh, let's take a picture here. It looks pretty and whatever. And then we take a picture. Oh my god. So pretty. And then we take the picture. But then later in the stream, like something derpy happens. Or like I'm facing down a boss. And then I could be like, like something like where I'm pointing at it. And I look freaked out or something. Or maybe like something like this. Oh my god. And then I pose pointing at the boss. That way at the end of the stream we have like options of what could be our YouTube thumbnail. So that's something that came to mind recently. Vote at the end? That might be something. Hang on. Let me actually put that in my notes as a stage 4. Stage 4. Find a way to vote on the best one. So you know what I'm actually thinking? I'm gonna make a mental note here. This might possibly be best done as a Discord poll. Zelda, I think I like the idea of voting on it, and I think we might do that in the Discord. Because here's what I'm thinking. If we try to do it at the end of a stream, usually at the end of the stream I'm like dead dog tired and I'm like, I don't really care, I just want to go to sleep. But doing it in the Discord, A, gives our Discord even more functionality, and B, it gives me a little bit of extra time of like telling you guys, hey, you know, so it's not like, it's like, hey guys, we got to vote on this for the next, like, we only got 15 seconds, get your votes in now. That way the poll can be a little bit like not time rushed. So I like this idea, and I think we might make it a Discord feature for our server. So I'm putting this note down. This might possibly be best done as a Discord poll. Yeah. So, but I do, Zelda, that is, like, you said that, and I thought, oh my god, this is a brilliant idea, actually. Because my initial thought was like, oh, I'll just pick the best one. But why should I have the lone say in this? We should all be voting on these things. Because usually what I do is I actually don't upload my, so I have a ritual where I usually upload all of my VODs on Sunday. So like the previous week's streams I'll upload on Sunday, which is usually 3 episodes on Sunday. And so that'd be perfect because Friday is our last stream of the week. So we will have a poll for Mondays, a poll for Thursdays, and a poll for Fridays. If a poll is needed, that is. Like if we only get one YouTube thumbnail, that's just gonna be the one that we get. But yeah, perfect idea. Oh my god, I'm glad I ran this past you guys, because these are great ideas. Anywho, so let's go and raid somebody. It looks like Taylor's still streaming, so I'm thinking let's raid Taylor since we don't. Sounds awesome, San. I agree. Oh my god, I gotta remember this week. Oh my god, I need to make a note. Hang on. Eckies. Important. This Sunday. Make sure you get all the new clips, Twitch clips, onto our Sen workshop channel. Okay, perfect. Because I still don't have the 12, what is it, 12 or 15 new clips on our workshop channel. They're just not there. I haven't uploaded them. I need to do that. I told myself to do it and I haven't been doing it. Okay, so let's do exclamation mark raid. Well, flip. Well, flip. Okay, well, Taylor is finishing up. The raid target. Alright, you know what? Let's keep the art vibes going. We're gonna raid Dark Scintilla. Boom. So Dark Scintilla is also doing art. So plot twist. Taylor raids here. I know, right? See, that would be ultimate plot twist. The plot was let's raid Taylor. Taylor's ending. Taylor decides to raid here. Plot twist. Subversion of expectations. All right, let's come up with a raid massage. Raid massage. I know where he's going. I see. I don't see a raid target yet on his end. What? Oh, raid message. We draw in a blushy good boy. Okay. We drawn a blushy good boy. That'll be our raid message tonight, guys. If you don't have our emotes, feel free to use the second one. For those who do, feel free to use the first one. And for those who have your own emotes, feel free to use your own emotes. Alright, so let me see if I grabbed my raid message correctly. I did. Perfect. Well, guys, it's been a blast. Let's take a look at it one more time. Look at that. Amazing. I surprised even myself. I can't wait to get the maid outfit on this model. Yeah, so you guys have a phenomenal rest of your Thursday. If it is still Thursday, I've got about 40 minutes left of Thursday. If it's already Friday for you guys, happy Pizza Friday. Hopefully it goes well. We're at the weekend, so get hype. So guys, I love you guys. I'm trying to do the hard thing. It never works. I try anyways. At least you get to see the beans. I'm gonna go to bed. Well, I'm gonna like say hi to Dark and then tell him I gotta rush off to bed, and then I'm gonna be in bed. But you guys all have a wonderful day, wonderful night. I would say stay dry, but I'm pretty sure I'm the only person here that has to worry about rain tomorrow. So until then, guys, take care, sleep well. I will be back here. Well, no, I should say we will be back here tomorrow for Final Fantasy VII Remake. We're gonna try to beat Bahamut tomorrow. We'll see how that goes. Remember, guys, the mayor.